Hello, ladies. I'm going to read you the Magic Story Box book. Look at all the fun characters. So this is more than just one story. Look at all the chapters. There's all sorts of things. So the first one is called The Magic Story Box Open with Care. And see how we can do this. This is kind of hard. Let's see. I got almost not long enough arms for everything. So the magic story box open with care. Get down, said the little polar bear. It's time for us to hide. Come on, said the pink gorilla. We must all squeeze inside. I'm squeezing, said the octopus, and wiggled as she did. Don't squash me, said the meadow mouse, who cuddled down and hid. Where's the meadow mouse? Oh, there's the meadow mouse next to the polar bear. I hear the children coming, said the cow that jumped the moon. Remember what you have to do. They're going to find us soon. We know, they said together. We'll make the children smile. We might even try to scare them for just a little while. We'll let them get to know us and let them take a look in all our secret corners when they come inside our book. See the book? And they're all jumping inside because this is a magic book. Okay, so then Grandma has to put the book down and flip the page. Now, I read this to you before, but it was when we had the phone. We were doing it on the phone, and it was in 3 minutes segment, so I thought we'd try it again. The Wishing Well is the name of this story. Every morning, Grandfather Elf went for a walk in the woods. He went to see his friends and talk to them. Sometimes he took Googly Mouse for a walk. Sometimes he helped Mrs. Rabbit with her little rabbits. And sometimes he showed Froggy Frog where to find good things to eat. One morning, Grandfather Elf did not go for a walk in the woods, and all the animals were surprised. Where's Grandfather Elf this morning? They all asked. No one had seen him. I'll go and look for him, said Googly Mouse. Away he went to the old elf's house, and when he got there, Googly knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Grandfather Elf, are you in there? Called Googly. Yes, answered the elf. Turning pages. Are you going for a walk today? Asked Googly. Not today, answered Grandfather Elf. I'm sick in bed. May I come in? Asked Googly. Yes, Googly, answered Grandfather Elf. Come on in. Googly opened the door and walked in, and Grandfather Elf was in bed. Oh dear, said Googly when he saw Grandfather Elf. You don't look very well. Can I get you something? No, thanks, said Grandfather Elf. I don't feel like eating. Googly did not know what to do. I'll go and ask Mrs. Rabbit, he said to himself. Maybe she could help. Googly ran as fast as he could to Mrs. Rabbit's house, and when he got there, the door was open. He looked in. Let's see. Mrs. Rabbit, called Googly. What is it? Said Mrs. Rabbit. Did you find Grandfather Elf? Yes, said Googly. He's sick and cannot get out of bed. What are we going to do? Let me see, said Mrs. Rabbit. When my little rabbits are not feeling well, I give them cookies to eat, and maybe I could take some cookies to Grandfather Elf. Well, if I was a baby bunny, I'd say I didn't feel well all the time because I'd want some cookies. He said he did not feel like eating, said Googly. Then I know what to do, said Mrs. Rabbit. We'll get Froggy Frog to help. And when Froggy Frog was sick, he went to the wishing well. He made a wish and he got better. We could take Grandfather Elf to the wishing well. He's too sick to go to the wishing well, said Googly. Then we'll have to go to the well for him, said Mrs. Rabbit. But I don't know where the well is, said Googly. Do you? No, answered Mrs. Rabbit, but Froggy Frog knows. We'll go and find him. Mrs. Rabbit said to the little rabbits, Grandfather Elf is not feeling well. Googly and I want to help him, but first we are going to look for Froggy Frog. Eat your cookies like good little rabbits and don't go away from the house. We'll be back soon. The chapter name is A Very Good Wish. So they're off to find Froggy Frog, huh? Let's see here. How are we going to do this? I'm getting seasick. Googly and Mrs. Rabbit looked for Froggy Frog for a long time. Just when they were about to give up, they heard a splash. Did you hear that? Asked Mrs. Rabbit. Yes, I heard it, said Googly. Let's go and see if it's Froggy. Away they went, and they came to the water. Splash, splash. They looked. It was a big fish. So it's another page now. Ouch, my hand's getting cramped. Ooh. Okay. Oh dear, said Googly, if we don't find Froggy Frog, we'll never find the well. If we don't find the well, we can't make a wish. If we can't make a wish, then Grandfather Elf may never get better, said Mrs. Rabbit. Splash! What a surprise! There was Froggy Frog. Did I hear you say Grandfather Elf may never get better? Said Froggy. I didn't know he was sick. Oh, yes, said Googly, he's very sick. We want to go to the well and make a wish for him, said Mrs. Rabbit. Will you take us there? Oh, yes. Once when I was feeling sick, Grandfather Elf helped me. He went to the wishing well and he made a wish for me. All at once I got better. Let's go to the well and make a wish for Grandfather Elf. Time to turn the pages. Okay, come on. Lots of words, not too many pictures. Away went the three friends. Soon they came to an open place in the woods. Look, said Googly, there's the wishing well. What do we do now? Asked Mrs. Rabbit. One of you will have to make a wish, said Froggy. You go up to the well and look down into the water, and when you can see the water and the water can see you, then you make your wish. May I make the wish? asked Googly. I want to help Grandfather Elf. We all want to help Grandfather Elf, said Mrs. Rabbit, but you may be the one to make the wish. Googly went up to the well and he looked down and he saw the water and the water saw him. Make the wish, Googly, called Froggy. Before Googly could make his wish, the wishing well said, Why are you here? What do you want? Are you going to make a good wish? Yes, said Googly, I have a good wish. There's Googly. It's not for myself, it's for Grandfather Elf. He could not come here. Why not? Asked the well. He's sick in bed, said Googly. Please help him get better. That is my wish. Splash went the water in the well. That was a good wish, Googly Mouse, said the well. You made a wish to help a friend. I am going to give you your wish. Grandfather Elf is feeling better now. Oh, thank you, Wishing Well, said Googly. Thank you, thank you. Got another page. Okay. Well, I'll let you look at the picture while I am reading to you. Googly called to Mrs. Rabbit and Froggy. I have made my wish. Grandfather Elf is feeling better now. Let's all go see him. Froggy and Mrs. Rabbit were very happy to hear the news. Away they went to Grandfather Elf's house. Googly got there first. Froggy came second, and Mrs. Rabbit was third. She had stopped on the way for some cookies. Googly knocked on the door, and Grandfather Elf opened it. He said, Mrs. Rabbit and Froggy and Googly, I'm so glad to see you. I am feeling better now. Yes, we know, said the three friends. You do? Asked Grandfather Elf. Yes, said Googly. We went to the wishing well, and I wished for you to get better, and the well said I could have my wish. Thank you, friends, said Grandfather Elf. I am glad I have friends like you. And now, said Mrs. Rabbit, it's time to have something to eat. I have cookies for everyone. They all ate the cookies. Grandfather Elf was feeling so well he had 3. Now I will go and thank the well, he said. We will come with you, said Froggy Frog. Then we can have our walk in the woods, said Googly. Oh, that sounds like a nice thing to do, huh? So cute. Do you see the elf? Grandfather's elf has pointy little ears. And look at his special shoes. I like Mrs. Rabbit's blue shoes. That's very pretty. And her green purse. That must have had the cookies in it. Oh, look what we got here. The name of the chapter of this one is A Very Bad Wish. There was one animal in the woods that no one liked. He was a big bad wolf, and all the animals were scared of him. And when the wolf went walking in the woods, he would shout, I'm a wolf, a big bad wolf, as bad as I can be. I'm a wolf, a big bad wolf, come here and look at me. And when Googly and his friends heard the wolf, they would run away as fast as they could. Every day Mrs. Rabbit said to her little rabbits, don't go too far away from home. If you do, the big bad wolf will eat you up. And every day the little rabbits said to their mother, we will look out for the wolf. We know he will eat us up if he finds us. One morning the wolf was walking in the woods, and he saw something he had never seen before. He stopped and he looked at it. This looks like the wishing well, he said. I've heard about it. It can talk and give you your wish. The wolf went up to the well, and he looked down at the water. Wishing well, he said, talk to me. The well did not answer. Then the wolf shouted, I am the big bad wolf. Talk to me. I know you can hear me. The well made a little splash. Is someone there? Asked the well. Yes, answered the wolf. I am here. Who are you? Asked the well. The wolf shouted, I am a wolf, a big bad wolf. I'm as bad as I can be. I am a wolf, a big bad wolf. Give my wish to me. The wishing well splashed and said, I can't hear you very well. Jump up on me and tell me who you are once again. And the wolf jumped up. Who am I? He shouted. Everyone knows who I am. I am the big bad wolf. Oh, said the well, I see you're the big bad wolf. Why are you here? Do you want some water? No, No, said the wolf. I don't want any water. I want my wish and I want it now. Oh, he's so rude. I don't think I'd talk to a wishing well like that. We shouldn't talk to anybody like that. A wish, asked the well. Is it a good wish? Are you wishing for something good? Yes, yes, shouted the wolf. I want something good to eat. Do you want some apples? Asked the well. Apples are good for you. No, no, I don't want apples. The well said, I'm very old. I cannot hear you very well. I cannot see you very well. If I cannot see you, I cannot give you your wish. Look away down here. Now tell me once again, what do you want? What is your wish? The big bad wolf looked away down the well and he showed his teeth. I want something good to eat, he shouted. I want to eat Mrs. Rabbit and all her little rabbits. Make them come here at once. I have a big surprise for them. I heard you that time, said the well. You have a big surprise for the rabbits, and I have a big surprise for you. Are you ready? Yes, answered the wolf. I'm ready. Splash, splash, splash. Up came the water and down the wolf into the well. Oh my goodness, look how far that well goes down. And he's falling, falling, falling into the well. Help, help, he cried. Get me out of here, Wishing Well. Wishing Well, do what I tell you. The Wishing Well did not answer. Help, help, the wolf cried again. If you don't help me, I'll never get out. The well made a splash. It was like a little laugh. Please don't laugh at me, cried the wolf. I know I made a bad wish. I want to get out. I'm scared. Good, said the Wishing Well. That's just what I want to hear. Tell me that you will never scare the animals again. Then make your wish. I will never scare the animals again, said the wolf. I wish to get out of here. Splash, splash, splash. Out of the well came the wolf. Away he ran as fast as he could. And as he ran, he said to himself, I am a wolf, a big good wolf, as good as I can be. I am a wolf, a big good wolf. The Wishing Well scared me. Wow. What do we got here? It's a little song. It's called Wish, Wish, Wish. Wish, wish, wish. At the magic wishing well, you may get your wishes, but you can never tell. Googly got a good wish for his friend the elf. Wolfie made a bad one and nearly drowned himself. Wish, wish, wish. At the magic wishing well, you may get your wishes, but you can never tell. Ask for something super scrumptious or delish, but don't take any chances on a big bad wish. Okay, that's 20 minutes. Okay, pumpkins.